What's up, everybody? Jester here. We're back in Conan Exiles. Today, we're just going to be doing some solo player. Any particular reason why that button isn't working now? It won't sheath the weapon, but it'll pull the weapon. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to be doing some purge testing in these bases that we've created. We're going to be bringing our trusty Luffy with us, decked out in bucket headgear. What I want to do tonight is I want to figure out, again, this isn't on official servers. This is just my solo save. But I want to figure out how the designs, we've got 3 of them that are fully outfitted right now. They're big designs. Like, the first one I think is the one that I probably want to go with, or a modification of the second one. Well, we might, I don't know. Let's just get there and I'll show you what we're getting into. So let's go to our purge base first. It's somewhere in this area. Yeah, right there. So this is my typical design. I've made a couple of small modifications to this. But basically the whole idea is we force them to come through one of the 2 ways there, and they can't get around the cauldrons. And then these archers are just going to tee off on them. And then by the time they get down here, they're either dead from the archers, who are all Doom and the Dragoon. These dudes are pretty badass too. A lot of them are well over 4K in HP. Not that HP really matters. Like, this guy's a great example. Bro's got like epic levels of agility. So just a really good thrall. He just didn't level out where he got a shit ton of health. But I'm not worried about health with archers. I'm worried about health with those guys. These are all Zerkers. And all of them, again, are over 4K. Most are well over 4K. We've also got a guy defending the room here. And then we shoved a guy in here for good measure, just in case. We'll have to give ourselves some gold. Oh, god damn it. Luffy. Get over there. Come on. But yeah, that's this is our tried and true, without a doubt. Okay, we also need to do a couple of things here. First of all, we are strength, so we want that. And then, actually, probably want that. No, we're fine without it. Let's just do this down there. We need to give ourselves some star metal arrows. That's going to get interesting. There they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and give the good arrows to these guys. Actually, no, let's do it level 6 without giving them any. And I also need to give myself poison arrows. Except for I think they're called gas. Yeah, noxious arrows. Okay. Let's just do 100 of those for now. No, let's go ahead and do 500 so we don't have to do it again. Make it 1,000. Why not? And then we need to make sure that we put those. So here's what we need to do. Because this does work. And somebody did finally teach me that this works, where you can put these arrows down to your bow and you can hot swap. So a good example is, well, now I want star metal bows. So I got my bow out and now I want star metal. So now you can see it's star metal arrows, but oh gosh, we need gas. So this is a good thing. Everybody is leveled up to 20. Everybody is geared to the damn teeth, except for the I gotta go up here and look. I think I gave them all like Quake or something. They're all in decent armor. It's not like fantastic armor or nothing. But I mean, still rocking 1239. Not like they're in Godbreaker or something. If they die, they die. I'm not worried about it. Got our one archer up there. I do want to run these without... I think... And I will be turning off creative mode before we do this. This should trigger a 6, right? Yeah, this travel. So 1,000 exactly is a tier 6, which is where we can start to get golems and stuff. So I just want to show you guys how this base operates. It's a badass base, if I'm being honest. All right, so let's turn off creative mode so everything's legit. And I can still, yeah, I can't fly anymore. So everything has to be legit now. It just occurred to me that I haven't tested that it'll spawn. Oh, shit. I forgot one thing. Ah. This will work for this one. Oh, you got to be joking me. They're telling me this is wide open out here on a solo server, and they're going to try to tell me they can't spawn a fucking a purge. Look at all this room. We can't find a reachable location. Get the fuck out of here. So we'll have to finagle it a little bit. What's up, First? How you doing tonight? We're doing some testing. Just a little testing tonight. This is my base level design for a purge base. I like it very much, but I want to test out a couple of other designs tonight too. But I'm just going to run one here for I haven't run a purge in over a month. You've got to be kidding me. This is unbelievably stupid. Like, legitimately, there's nothing here. This is a single player server. That's the second time in a row it's going, we don't know where to spawn. Look at all this open fucking space out in front. That's why I designed this one here. I've had this purge base here on official servers and it works fine. And even on official servers, there was another purge base just right over there. On 1520, I had one that was right here. Oh, come on, game. This is getting ridiculous. You know what? I gotta get Luffy out of my way for a minute. Come on, Luffy, I ordered you to move. Thank you. I'm just gonna have you stand right there. All menacingly, like he's my personal protector when the time comes. All we can do is keep trying. Because I don't want to do the other ones until I get, you know, another, like, just get back in the flow of purges. There is everywhere for this thing to spawn. And they're like, no, there's nowhere. We can't find a place. Do I have to go out there and get rid of that grass because it won't spawn because of the grass out front? Are they out of their mind? This is ridiculous. utterly and seriously ridiculous. Look at all the space out here. There's nothing but room. Nothing everywhere for them to it's oh my God. Good times are being had by all tonight, boys and girls. I did want to stream tonight because I don't know that I'm going to be able to stream the rest of the week. It looks like I'm going to start working nights. So, yeah, I don't know what the stream schedule is going to look like going forward. We may only be able to stream a day or two a week. Because I'll be getting home between 10 and 11 p.m. Central. Maybe a little later than that. 10:30 and 11:30 probably. This has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. There's nothing out here. There is legitimately nothing here. I've seen them do purge bases on 1513 that they're forced to spawn the purge in the water. And I know that it works. Out in the jungle. This is ridiculous. I don't want to try the other one. That's kind of like this one until I get a purge under my belt. This is fucking stupid. Next, they're going to tell me I got to go clear out there and get rid of that rock and this is ridiculous. I am not happy right now. There is nothing but space. This is a solo server. What flavored crack is the game on right now? There's no chance this is blocking a purge spawning. So loud. Look how much room there. Oh my God, I'm so bothered right now. It'll probably end up that none of our bases work. I mean, I ain't gonna give up on it, but I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here and there. Oh, snake. Please get... Oh. There is no way this is causing it. It is way too far from my base. It's not like there's a bunch of lag or something that's going on, because there ain't nobody else. It's offline play, basically. Let me clear it out. We'll see what happens. I don't think this is the problem, but hell, maybe it could be. All right, let's go try it again. Very disappointed right now. Look at all this room. There's nothing but open space for them to spawn the purge. Wow. So what it's saying is it's trying to pick one location. And it for whatever reason it's saying we can't spawn where we want to, so we can't do anything about it. I got one trick up my sleeve, I think. And it's not even really a trick. This is gonna make me like physically ill that it keeps doing this. Physically ill. Oh my god. Okay, let's go try the other one before I get completely pissed. Well, let's try my little trick first. Let's I think maybe I know what's going on. The screen's gonna go black for a second. I'm gonna relaunch everything because it did come up and gave me a weird error where it said I wasn't connected to the servers, but I'm playing offline, so I shouldn't need to be connected to the servers. Even without an internet connection, I should be able to come on to this and play this. I shouldn't have to have a connection to them at all, where it's just me against whatever they've programmed. All right, we're getting there. It's launching. So, no, okay, the game's, okay, things are happening. Hang on a minute. I see what's going on now. There's some type of double instance running, but I got to figure out where it's at, so bear with me. Sorry for the black screen, guys. I restart the computer, which is probably what needs to happen. The stream ends. Okay, never mind. It finally fixed itself. All right. Trying to get into the menu. We're at the wonderful Funcom launcher. Why does every developer need their own launcher? I bought the game on Steam. Why can't I just launch it through Steam without having to go through your launcher? I do not understand that at all. Rockstar does the same shit. Rocket League and Fortnite do the same shit. All right, picture will be back up in a second, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. God, I hope this works. Okay, this time it connected, so let's see if that was the issue. Because it did come up and say it wasn't connected or error, retry later, but it let me pop into single player, so I don't know what the error would have been. Oh. A little sore. I haven't walked around as much as I did today for a while. I'll be a little sore for the next few days, and then hopefully everything, we get back in the rhythm of shit. All right, let's hope for the best, I guess. Got all kinds of shit in our inventory. I don't know why that would have changed anything. Put all the stuff back in place that I just went out and, oh my god. Like literally there's no other builds on this server except for what I've built. So I kind of don't understand this. This is the kind of crap that makes me want to quit playing. And it makes me weary about Dune going forward. Because I want to play Dune Awakening really bad, but if this is the kind of shit I can expect. If it doesn't spawn this time, we'll go over to the second base and we'll see if we can get it to spawn. And it doesn't look like it's going to. Okay, I want to do one thing in creative and then we'll turn it back. No, I do need to fly. Do like 800. Okay. And now we're gonna turn. No, we gotta have creative mode on for right now. All right, so the second base is over here. I don't like this base nearly as much as I like the other one, though. Now I'm worried. Now I don't know if any of them are going to spawn. I built all these things out, got them all staffed up. And we're not moving people around. It's staffed up with the people we have. I need to find my Luffy, though. Oh, there he is. All right, let's put the gruel in the thing. These guys are all leveled up. We're not trying to level up any thralls, so it makes perfect sense. I don't want to do that right now. So see, a similar design, except for we do not have the final guy inside of here. Now I'm worried this one isn't going to spawn either. Liable to be a real short fucking stream tonight if this keeps happening. I'm telling you, it's not going to spawn it. Well, it did, but where did it? Way back there. Holy balls. Why did it spawn it in a mountain? Oh, wow. Okay, you're following. All right, here we go. Let's, at least it's going to run. Let's see what they want to do. They've got multiple ways in. The dumper should start here any second. My guys are gonna eat these dudes alive. Whoa, that guy shouldn't be that far out there, though. I don't want anybody getting that far out. This is not good. I'm gonna have to go rescue him. Figure out what the fuck is wrong with him. That's what's wrong with him. Okay. Wow, none of them are... I guess I just missed one. All right. It is what it is, I suppose. What the hell is that red shit? Well, nobody's falling into the pits, so this looks like wasted resources. I cannot believe they spawned it in that mountain. That is insane. Oh, oh shit. Hang on. I don't want to be in creative mode. That was the deal. Even though we can, I don't want to. But this is just a little level 6. So already I can tell this design wouldn't be my favorite simply because it doesn't look like the enemy. They're using it to make the shortest point to the front door. but nobody's actually falling in. And we got 6 badasses just gonna plug the gap here, and they ain't getting through. But yeah, the design's basically just to slow them down and let the archers do some work. And here's the thing too, these archers don't have arrows. I'm just letting them fire their regular little arrows. They're freebies. Because why waste resources if they're gonna do... We've got such overwhelming force at this point. It kind of doesn't make any sense to give them and have to craft a shit ton of arrows. But all of our guys are wearing shit. All of our guys are wearing Godbreaker, and they've all got, and it's all upgraded with bulk plating. And they've all got momentums. And then these guys are all rocking Reach of the Red Mother. This is the best agility archer you can get in the game. And he's very easy to get. You just got to put your nose to it and make sure you're doing it. With him, I didn't have a lot of wasted thralls. But we've only got 6 archers in this build. And 6 fighters, so it's 12 plus the 4 tar dumpers. For a total of 16 thralls in this base. We had more in the first base. Maybe it'll spawn now that this one spawned. I don't know. I don't want to try the third one yet. The third one is a surprise, sort of. I guess I did build some of it on stream, but I didn't kit it out, and I didn't really do it on stream. But if I'm being completely honest, what the fuck was that noise? Oh, golems are coming. All right, so now we swap over to star metal arrows. This would be where you would shoot. Wow, did they nerf? Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. It's not working all of a sudden. They nerfed it. Star metal arrows were a one shot. They've totally nerfed it. Oh God, here come the bomb dudes. Now, I'm not sure if they nerfed the XP, but they definitely have nerfed the star metal arrows. I don't remember seeing this anywhere. Oh shit, I shot my guy in the head. I don't remember seeing this anywhere in the patch notes. This changes things a little bit. I mean, it should have never been a one-hit kill. If I'm being honest, I think that was a bit on the obscene side, really. But that's not how it has been, so something has changed, and I don't think they really talked to too many people about it. So I'm wondering if we're going to be able to even level up our thralls like we had been doing. As you can see, our guys are not taking any damage. Our door's been in 0 danger. Don't kill that guy, man. He will blow up half this base. They're going to kill him. Here we go with the blow up dudes. All right, so there's definite flaws in this design where these guys can get up there and get real close. So this is certainly not going to be the design for me. They're fighting each other. Why are the golems fighting their guys? What the fuck? Are you guys seeing this? The golems just took out all of their guys that were standing there. Those weren't my guys. Absolutely nobody fell into the pit, which is a kill box. So certainly not a very good design. Wasteful design, I would say. We've unnecessarily made it wider than we needed to. All right, Luffy. It's on you and me now, Bubba. Go kill this guy before they can blow up our base. Hello, hello. Oh, this is gonna get fun. Where's my personal protector? Oh, I'm about to get screwed. We're about to die. Get that dude out of here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get the keys and see what they had. We took more. We got caught there. We got caught there in a freaking silly Lemurian sandwich, and not the good kind. I mean, I enjoy Conan. This has been a lot of fun, and I like the building aspect of everything. Is that what I... No, it's not. I was hoping that was the blueprint. We don't need anything on here because we've got creative mode. But yeah, the rewards are not that great for a purge. I mean, honestly. Mostly it's for the thralls. And if you've got all your crafters and stuff... And I'd like to see what her stats look like. She's got too much grit. I mean, she's a very unique thrall, a very unique archer, but I don't think she would be someone that we would use over the one that we have. And this is not a named anything. This looks like maybe a bartender. No, maybe. No, fighter. So yeah, we didn't really get anything decent out of that one. Let's go see what kind of damage they did to our damn base. Most of them didn't blow up. This is a terrible base design, by the way. I don't like it at all. I had my doubts about it. And now I'm completely sure I don't like it. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, after you do a level 6 and you're trying to craft your own golems, or you want to go do the the sorcery dungeon, just chop up all of these golems because you are going to get mad blood crystals. Look at this hot mess. Yeah, get over there. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of them. But this is certainly not a design I would be interested in trying to say this is a good design for a Purge base. It worked, but it's got some very serious limitations when it comes to the explosive golems. And the reason I kind of like this one because it gave me excellent visibility on both sides. But it's not there right now. So let's go over to the other one and see if we can get that one running. 'Cause that's the one I'd rather run and show you. But just to know, this one does work. But like I said, not a design that, oh geez, I think I would want to run going forward. This is so much better a design. It's a little more compact. The only difference is, I guess I could get rid of that railing. And that way I'd have a little unfettered access to the sides. The way it looks right now, they weren't going to spawn one here, so I don't know. There's zero reason for them to not spawn this thing. It's legit so much open space. And if it's not how it works, where the game says, no, it has to go here, that's ridiculous. That's poor implementation. And it looks like it's trying to not spawn it again. We can always go try the third one. This is depressing. There's no reason for them to do this on this base. That means I have to rebuild this base somewhere else. I don't want to. And actually, if you're talking about lore of the game as to who my favorite character is, I think, based on what I've heard about Delancia Snowhunter and her sister, I think I actually like her storyline better than everything. Let's go to the other one. This one, it's not going to fail, but I don't like the size of this one. This one's too fucking big. Like back here, I'm going to be shooting from a mile away. I don't think these fighters down here are going to have any work at all. Because I think the archers are going to just do them in as they come in here. That's okay. Let's... Oops. Oops. Okay, so they got food. Let's put some gold in the thing. This is a different design. I like it. It is very, very different. But I do like it because I think it's going to be a long pathing type design. And I think that's going to work really well. But the thing is, I think it's just too big. if we made a smaller, more concise version of this, I think I would love this style. It's going to be great if 2 out of the 3 don't even work. But just look how far away I am from the front entrance. I feel like even when they do spawn the Purge, they're probably going to say, we can't reach your location. There's 2 different ways to go to get. Wow, they did spawn it. Why is the first one not working then? This is stupid. Well, the opening is on the other side. Holy balls. Oh, no, those are just the cages. Okay. Let's see what they want to do here. I think most of them are going to get mowed down before they get very far. Let's just sit here and shoot some poison and call it a day. This is a level 6 Purge. This may be as close to AFK as we're ever going to get. If they don't spawn golems on this one, I could not even fire the poison. I bet you we'd still win. Let's just try to not fire poison until we have to. Let's just sit and see how the base plays out. They're being stopped up right there, and you got this ring of archers. Just lighten them up. We had one guy make it down and around the corner. He didn't even make the second turn. Now here come these guys. Well, I said I was going to make an OP Purge base. Looks like we may have done it. The problem is this one, like if we go to level 8 or level 10 and we get a Star Caller, it's going to take us too long to get to him. And it's probably going to F the base up really good. But I think maybe a couple of rings in from this would be a really good sized base. Wow, she's making a run for it, guys. Now she's dead. Remember, I'm not shooting poison right now. I did on that first wave. Pardon me. They're just not getting anywhere. And again, we have not loaded up our thralls with arrows. But see, this is what I was afraid of with this design. You see how that thrall took off over there by themselves? Nobody's going with them. I was hoping they'd split even. And see, now this is the other thing I was afraid of. They're going to go out to meet this one, and now there's nobody to really meet the other one. It is on the... Well, everybody's back, so I guess we're fine. You lasted 2 seconds. They are getting up to the fighters, though, which is a little surprising. I thought the archers would destroy them. Even had one get through. Wow. They wouldn't be getting through if I was doing poison arrows. This would be way too easy. Here, we can illustrate that fact, I suppose. Now they're not going to have enough health to survive the archers. Oh, what a snipe. Legendary snipe of that guy. Oh, shit. No, that wasn't what I thought it was. Just like I figured, though, there is... At least they're saying they can get to the... I thought maybe on this one it would be too long and they would lose pathing. And that hasn't happened. But between the tar and the poison, they've got such a minimal chance. The trick to this is just to make sure they have to go through an area with tar and poison. And or the burning tar. Because that will also do damage. But you don't usually get the burning tar recipe for a little bit. And those, you got to have a schematic or something. It's, you get it out of one of the boxes in order to build them. So now they're distracted by those two archers that are up close. It's just a kill shot, man. Just a kill zone here. Zerkers will probably start taking off now. Hopefully they kind of spread even. All right, 2 and 2, and then the first two came back, and now those two are going the other way. And now everybody comes back. Like I said, we're not going to get many that actually get through. Just because of this turkey shoot that we've got with these archers. We have 12 archers in this base, along with 7 Zerkers for 19, and then 4 tar dumpers. This is a 23 thrall base. And if you're playing on official server, sometimes it's easy to get past your allotted amount of thralls you can have. But I'm not worried about any of my good thralls here. Are you following me? Yes. Okay. I think we gassed out that second guy. He's just hanging out there by the door. My only issue with this base is I think it's just a little too big. If we bring the circle in, and we could do all kinds of weird back and forth with them and force them into this turkey shoot, but we could be less of a diameter. I think that would be the smarter play. I'm really ticked off that that other one isn't working. There's absolutely zero reason. There's less room on both the other two that worked fine. All right, so the fighters are kind of rotating. And I'm really surprised that the enemy was taking both sides. They were going both different directions. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were doing that. Hi, buddy. How you gonna do without your freaking people, huh? Now, supper of the wrath of Luffy. All right, so we'll check rewards again. That was an easy fight. I do like the overall aesthetic of that design, but again, it just needs to be a little more compact, in my opinion. So these are the recipes you can get, and one of those recipes is, and then you get like schematics of war, I think is what it's called, and then you can actually craft one of the burning cauldrons. There's just not much loot in here that I'm all that interested in. I want gold, that way we can go up. We got 5 thralls this time instead of just 3. Let's check out the quality here. What we get at a level 6 purge. Nothing interested in. And it's actually 4, I think, because one of them's that dude. A level 2 dancer we wouldn't be interested in. Yeah, this dude, you don't open the gate for him. Like, screw that guy. Bartender. No, nothing good there either. Come on, Luffy. I've made this such where I have trouble climbing up it. But yeah, sound design. And then you can do whatever you want with the interior. Like, we had so much more room for activities if we wanted to. We could have ran them around for half an hour in this maze. And just let our archers do all the work. So I think we shut it down by maybe this much. So the wall would be here and it would be 2 in on that side. Maybe even 3 rings. I don't know. Let's go try the other thing again. I'd love for somebody to explain to me why this one won't spawn. This is the most simplistic build, but it's also the one I'm most familiar with, and it's a good one. But I can't show you guys because it's saying it can't spawn the Purge. I had this idea about like a, almost like a pyramid doing 4 different sides, but as it turns out, it's not like 7 Days to Die where they start coming from different places. They're always going to be coming from that one central camp. So you really only want the one main entrance. And I was even hesitant to divert my guys on the ground for 2 different directions. And maybe we can do something to alleviate that. I am so sick of this saying that. I don't understand why. It's literally a single player server, and there is nothing else out here. Nothing but open space out front. Just spawn it and go. You can do it over there. You can do it over there. You can do it out that way. It's all here for you. There's nothing but space. It's going to do it again. I don't know. There is 0 reason for them to say there's no reachable location. The only thing I can think to do we're going to tinker here a little bit. We'll move everything in a block to maybe make this footprint a little bit less. And we might even take just a little bit off the front porch. So like here. Just to reduce the profile of everything just a little bit. See if that makes any difference in the world. Hopefully it's something we can troubleshoot, so that I don't have this problem going forward. My only thought is maybe that we're taking up too much side-to-side room. I still don't know why that would be a deal, but it's a video game, and sometimes they work that way. Maybe by reducing our footprint, it will say, oh, there is space. The logic is sound. I don't want to have to come in another block because the exploders worry me with our... I mean, we should be fine up here with our gate and everything, but I don't think it's going to work. Come on, just crash the thing. Right out there. Wow. I'm so bothered right now. So I don't think it's a footprint thing. I'll come in one more block on each side. I know I got to do the back one, but we'll get there. For whatever reason, it makes it feel like it's trying to... Oh, we already did that one. Okay, so everything's in one more block now. We're getting awful close to our actual structure, and I don't like it. There's legitimately no reason for this to not work. Especially with the other two working fine in tighter spots. This is so wide open, I don't get it. On 1513, I know where we're going to build, and maybe we should go start building that. Now I know what design I think I want to do, something different than this one. But I wanted to show you how this one worked, because it works really, really good. It's just very, very simple. It's kind of like the other one that we did over there, except for it doesn't have the little traps that don't work. They actually make it worse. This is absolutely my favorite design. Again, if there were other structures and stuff around, I would say, okay, I get it. And I would have tested before now. I'm so disappointed. I do not know what to do about this one, guys. I thought this was the easiest one to say, yeah, it's definitely gonna work. Look at all this space. All kinds of room for them to put anything out in front of us. What that tells me is the game's saying, no, we want to put it back here, or we want to put it back there, and there's too much brick or rock and stuff in the way. It's not my fault the game wants to put it back there. They have a perfectly good area out here to put it. What we could do is rebuild this one over here, because this is where I had one that was certainly working. It wouldn't be far to move our guys. And I feel like even the one that was over here was blocked by this rock sometimes. But it worked. I'm ticked. Makes Jay not a happy boy. This is strictly the game saying where we're going to put it. It ain't open, but it's supposed to be random. They don't spawn in the same location twice. All right, well, let's just prove that theory or disprove that theory. Let's head back over to the round base because that was fun to run. Fun to see how they path. Oh. They spawned it right over there last time. It was in a pretty open spot. Let's see if they put it right in the same spot again or if it tries to go somewhere else like over there. Same spot. We may run a third one to double check our results. But that's actually oriented the same and everything. Why would they take off that way? Gotta love a good old turkey shoot. I didn't think this one, I thought this one might struggle to spawn because there's not as much room around it as you think there is. But it ain't having no trouble putting one out there. I will say for sure they have fixed one-shot kills on star metal arrows. Oh, shit, we may not be as live as long tonight as I wanted to be. Oh, we're getting maximum juice out of that, aren't we? Basically 3 blocks wide. All of my guys are just... They should never have gone that far. I would like this to be small. I like this design, but I want it to be smaller. I want it to be a little more intimate. I feel so far away from the action. It's ridiculous. We had plenty of room to do whatever we wanted with the maze. That's not the problem. The idea is we bring them to the middle, they make a choice. They either go, for them it'll be right or left. And they'll go that way if they make the right, and that way if they make the left, if they were coming at us. And it looks like the AI is actually making different decisions sometimes. Because they've tried to go both directions now, which is interesting. The reason I didn't like this setup at all was because it can divide our force. And if all 6 of my guys go to the right, and maybe some people are coming in on the left, if they get too far away, are they going to get down and get the door is the question. They'd have to get through a double door, and I'm sure we'd be fine, or I'd jump down and take care of it. But the idea here is for me to be the general and not... Other than the arrows, really not much of a active fighter. The only thing I don't really care for is just how high that wall is. I'd like to be able to see over that. We will figure that out. I think we're going to go down to a 1. So it'll be a 1 tar dumper in 2 spots. That's how I think I want to roll. And that way it'll open things up a little bit more at the front end there. Like it's pretty hidden because of our long run to get up the stairs. But I wanted the base to be realistic as well. Like, you know, I wanted there to be a way that you could get to where you don't have to climb up to get to your tar dumpers. Like you can get there naturally. But right now I can't see if they're dropping golems or not. And guess what? They are. Let's see what our guys do. See, now we've got golems coming from the left, but they're a little confused, it looks like. And we had 5 of our guys off on the right side. We only had 1 defender with these 3 golems that were coming this way. Like those golems have to have taken so much damage at this point. This one's gonna suck, and let me tell you why it's gonna suck. Is because we're gonna have to go out there amongst the exploder golems and kill the hand, and the exploder's probably gonna kill us. Oh, the exploders are in the base, boys. This is bad news bears. All right, so if you can kill them, I guess, with the air... Nope, they're still going to blow up. This is bad. We don't like this. I got one wing nut that just keeps running. I must have him set wrong. We got action on the front end here. Oh, see, look. And then we left the door. What? They just ran right past the door. Oh my God. They're okay. So the AI is dumb. Instead of turning in and trying to get to the treasure, they ran over to engage my troops. That is a silly move from those guys. All right, Luffy, you with me? Come on. Let's go see if we can not get exploded here. Oh. Real fighting. Wow. A lot easier than I anticipated. My Luffy's a beast, by the way. I tweaked the shit out of him. He's a beast. Vanguard armor. Oh, look, there they are. Components of this. You need this. And I think the schematic. But you need one of these to craft the actual burning cauldron. Ooh, the flesh of remembrance. Pretty sure I just learned Midnight Garden, which is Jabbalsog, right? Another Heart of a Hero. I don't think we actually got the schematic for the other deal. And there's only 3. Oh, there's 4 cages. The guy that keeps reappearing isn't here right now. Would you? 100% agility starting at 30? Holy balls. That's a strong agility archer. And then what you do there, since you've got 100%, is you give her vitality food to bump that up to 86%. She's going to be a baller as an archer. Holy crap. We'll be keeping her just for shiggles. Don't need a bartender. I have a massive bar that I never use. Named? No. Wow, a second archer. Holy crap. Okay, so I don't like that the second number is grit on this one. So this would be a no for me. If the 15 was on vitality, I might roll with this. But the grit number percentage chance is too high, and he's starting with grit, and grit doesn't do anything for us. So basically it's either strength or agility and then vitality. So one of the top 2 and then vitality. We're not interested in grit in any way with a thrall. So the percentage chances there kind of blow this guy's chance. It's not a bad archer though. If he had nothing else, he'd be pretty good. This one I want to level up and see what happens. We also need to run this a 3rd time to see if they spawn it here again. And maybe if we get golems again, we can level her up to 20 the natural way, and I'll show you that. Come on, sweetheart. She's running the maze. She's way over there. Yeah, I like this design a lot. It needs to be smaller. Right behind me you are. Right, now we gotta go get Luffy. And then we'll probably just wait it out for this to despawn. Don't think I can kill him. Surely can't. That makes this one a bit of a pain in the ass to get in and out of, but willing to sacrifice that. So yeah, we'll have to wait for that to despawn, and once it does, we'll run another one to see if it spawns there again. And then hopefully we get golems, because we'll see if it's still leveling up a thrall to level 20. Good testing tonight. Sad that the tried and true base design has to be redone. Very upset with that. At least the other location, I know it does work. Oh, man. Wonder what would happen if we started them off going two directions across the way and putting the tar dumpers there. So have it open three, but putting one block on each side, all of that stuff up there would be gone, and we put the tar dumpers on that wall. But that would end up eliminating, I think, quite a few of our... Well, no, we'd put the tar dumpers there. Can we even? Yeah, we could. No, I don't know. I'm just curious about this. I'm curious if this works on a triangle foundation. Oh yeah, no, it oh wait, no, it would. Hang on. Damn, I do need the construction hammer. Fart. All right, here we go. We need to put in... woodwork. Holy crap. Certainly will, on a triangle block. Okay, so we could put a couple on each side and we'd still keep our 4. We need to go build that at some point. That'll be a big surprise though. We'll probably do that on a stream. Not Sunday. Sunday is the Super Bowl. I think I'm off Sundays and Mondays, but I don't know yet. So again, I can't commit to any schedule as of the moment. and then we could run them this way. Yeah, this could be fun. All right, we're going to hope for the best when it comes to golems here. Hold them golems. We're going to have her follow us. We will go ahead and do one until we get more golems, because I'm curious to see if they've nerfed the XP on them. Certainly they're not one-hit kills anymore. They were one-hit kills. Not the same spot, but close. Oh, damn. Got the archers. Nice. That'll help a little bit. All right, come on, gang, get them. What the fuck? You get over here with me. Okay. So for the first time on any of these, it's now saying, oh no, we can't get to your coffer. That's insane. It's the same base it was 2 seconds ago. Let's give it a second. It might have been because she was up there. I don't know. She followed us up there. All right, let's let that despawn. I'm going to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, that is super weird that it decided that it didn't want to. Oh no, we can't reach them. I mean, you could went through 2 other ones just right now. It did spawn it in a slightly different location that time. Maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe they didn't like the fact I took out all their support archers in the first salvo. Who knows? Basically the same spot. So it's really just keying on that one location. Got all 4 of them again in the first salvo. I'll do it if I want to. Oh, I don't have her set. Does she have something to do with it? Is it got something to do with like a max thrall number? Is that what's going on? I told you to stand guard, bitch. Get over there. I'll smack you so hard you're gonna be nearsighted. Knock it off. Passive aggressive behavior. Hold. Because it's done it twice, and both times she's been over there shooting like they're saying there's no way, there's too many archers. So if we leave her up here, let's see what it says. We gotta wait for that to despawn again now. Damn it. At least that didn't take very long. All right, let's try it again. I mean, there's no denying that purges are wonky. This is getting up there with Hello Games level of what the hell is this? Personally, I think the problem could be related to it being too big, but we ran 2 of them with no problem. And then she wanted to get involved. There could be a max cap on thralls at the purge. Maybe at some point the attackers go, you've got too many people. And then again, maybe they don't like me taking out their archers. Maybe that's got something to do with it, because it's about the time the 4th archer dies, but they're like, no, we can't get to you. So maybe I need to leave 2 of them alive. Just kill the front 2 so they don't mess me up when we go fight the hand. It's not my fault that we're just destroying them. Well, the 4 archers are dead, so that's not the issue. Yep. The only thing I can do now is try to kill just the front 2 and not the 4. Who knows, man. That's the only other thing we're doing different. That, and we've got 1 more thrall here. So there could be a purge-based max. We can bring however many we want, but it's not fair if you have as many as you want. That's kind of... Huh? Because since she's come in here, we kept her... Yeah, we haven't gotten one to finish. But then again, I've been shooting all 4 of the 5 archers that they've got at their base. So maybe we'll just do the front 2. They're going to mess with us when we go fight the hand. And then we'll try this again. Now I'm getting pissed at this. Gotta be logical explanation for everything. basically in the same spot again. I can't even shoot the archers this time. All right, let's just see what happens if we don't shoot the archers. If they say we can't get to the coffer, then we know it's because we'll have to do a thrall count. I think it's 24. What they're saying is 23 is okay, 24 is not. It might even be 25. 24 is okay, but 25 is not. But we'll see what they want to do. Might be able to sneak a shot over there. Take out one of the archers at least. Maybe I can even sneak a shot over there. It'd be a good shot. Oh, yeah. See, this makes me want to run up there and shoot the other two archers because everything's going fine now. Did I just discover the kill switch on this? Kill them all. Surprised we haven't had a storm yet either. And I really should check the settings on my guys. All right, all of their archers are dead. So I don't know why they would have determined they can't reach the coffers the last few times. We've got the same number of thralls. We've now killed all 5 of their archers instead of just 4. Whatever, I say. I would love to see some golems this one, so that we can see if the level up thing still works or not. That would be ideal. The only worry I've got on the ground is that I get too spread out. These guys get too far spread out. And somebody sneaks through and gets to the door. But even then, I think they're going to die before they do any real damage. This is the part of the Purge where the AI is stupid. Why would an archer come into a foot fight? As soon as he stops to shoot somebody, he's going to get whamboozled. See? Whamboozled. Don't know if we'll get golems this time or not. We'll have to run it again. What's a boy to do, right? Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? We're goofing off with this design and trying to break the game, basically. Or the game's gonna break us. But I'm glad you like it. It was tough to put the whole puzzle together to where it was the same on both sides. I think it needs to be just a little smaller. That's all. Good design, just too big. I don't think we're going to get golems this time. That's a bit on the stinky side. And see there, that one guy goes back out on an island every time. I don't like that. I remember to do that. Otherwise, nothing works. Really want to see golems so we can find out if obviously it takes more than one star metal error now to kill a golem. And I want to check to see if you can still level a thrall that way, because if they've changed one thing, they may have changed them both. I haven't run a purge for about a month. Until tonight, anyway. Ow. Oh, well, that's just not nice. Double poison getting up to where they can even make a move to the inside. Just not nice. Yeah, our ground troops are just fine. A-okay. I don't like... We'll have to figure something out about that, because I don't like them getting where they can be split up like this. Not at all. And maybe I got them set wrong, but as soon as somebody passes right there in front of them, that's less than 5 meters they're going to chase. So we're not going to get golems this time. No, we got them set to 10 meters. They're set right. For whatever reason, they're just chasing a lot further than 10 meters. All right, come on, Luffy. Let's go beat this guy's butt. And then we'll check the thralls. Oh, get out of here, Archer. Easy. All right, just for checking's sake. I want to use this. Just bone. Okay, nothing great. Army rations. Advanced warfare battering ram you can use at the castle. Just a few things you can craft. I thought you needed a recipe for the burning cauldron. I don't know if you can get that at level 6 or not. Anyway, let's look at the cages and see what's in there this time. And we got to run another one. We're not interested in an archer too. So we only get 3 cages this time. Wouldn't be interested in a Taskmaster 3. Ooh, that's a... Ooh, wait, that could be a named answer. That is a named answer. Makes waves. Let's go. I don't know why I enjoy getting the named dancers. It's just that the tier 4 varieties, there's not... Doesn't feel like there's very many that I'm interested in. Leonel's a really good one. They all do the same thing. I don't know. It's just neat to get some that you can only get in purges. All right, we're going to go pick up Luffy real quick. And then as soon as it despawns, we'll start another one. And hopefully we get golems to find out if we can level up that archer. I want to find out on this XP thing. I want to find out. Nimbletoe's a great one. Yeah, I like her. I had her on 1520. I had Makes Waves. Was there one called Dances with Bears? I think it's Dances with Bears. Oh, sorry, stretching. Nimbletoe, she's a tall drink of water too. She is super tall. I put her on stage next to the other ones, and I was standing next to her, and I'm like, damn, she a good sized girl. She tall. Because my character's not short. And she was at my height, if not taller. I can't remember the 4th one I had in my first tavern that somebody kited a freaking hyena into to be a butthole on purpose and tried to get my dancers killed. Didn't work. It killed a tavern patron. Then all my other thralls destroyed the damn thing. But yeah, so a lot of reasons I'm not on 1520. Another one is the sorcery was broken. I couldn't do any of the rituals at the sacrificial stone. I could still build everything, but I couldn't. It was like I had never learned sorcery, really. It was weird. And then all that crap started going down. I thought, okay, we're just gonna not. So we took some time on this server, which is just a solo server. And then I got some things set up here, and then we started in on a new official. Last week? Maybe 2 weeks ago? Not playing every day right now, but playing a lot. Come on, despawn. I want to get this. I want to find out if we can still do this, because Star Metal arrows are not one-shotting golems. It's 2 or 3. It's 3 shots, maybe 4 with Star Metal arrows. So, but I want to find out if they nerfed the XP on it. Because that's very possible. But we got to wait for this thing to despawn, because it's about the only spot we can get a purge to spawn is right up there. Well, I don't know what happens if we do it. damn it, Lu Fei. And yeah, I want to see if the HP has changed, because I feel like the HP might have changed. All right, it's just overriding that one. There you are, Lu Fei. Get out here. Just those two will be enough. All right. Don't want to give them too much entry into the base here. Let's get some poison rolling. But I think I've decided for the new official server, we're going to build a variation of this one. I like the way this one runs. I just want more front-end visibility, and I'll have to figure that out. I think we can accomplish that by doing the tar dumpers a little differently. We'll see. Oh, probably ought to be shooting, huh? I still think we could sit here basically AFK and this would work fine. But that scares me. You see how we got 5 guys that just took off in that direction? We got people on that side of the maze. Not that they're getting through, but what if they did? This is only a level 6, so what if we went up to a level 8 or a level 10? And there was just more. Which is basically the difference in all the levels. It's just more. This guy's confused as hell. You don't know which way he wants to go. Damn. Just like 5 guys just nailed him. Come on, golems. In the first purge we did tonight, their golems were attacking their guys. Is that normal? I've never seen that before. Granted, I'm not tons and tons and tons of hours in this game. I can look at that here in a minute. I can't remember how many hours I have. Getting up around 1,000 now. Spent a little time playing Conan now. I've seen some. I haven't set up any in there, but I have seen some just in various trips up there looking around. I don't know how they got to where they got to in some of them. Extremely obscure little areas. Guys, he's attacking the damn door. Guys. See, this is why I don't like dividing forces like that. He's in. He got in. 1 door down. son of a bitch. No, I'm not shooting poison. Well, maybe not. Maybe they would get in. God, I keep doing that. Because my bow's not equipped. Not sure if we're going to get golems again yet. Wow, I don't like that. How'd he get hit? He just took a hit. He's already regened. Is that golems? That's golems. Okay. Star metal. So what did it level her up to? Oh, it still works. The HP still works, but it's more than one arrow now. Did you see she had 5,800? Oh my God. Oh wait, we didn't give her any food. We just ruined her. It doesn't matter. This is just I can always spawn another one in. All right, so at least we know. At least we know that the XP has not been tinkered with, but the star metal arrow potency on golems seems to have been tinkered with. I don't know if this was in the patch notes or not. I haven't looked. I know they just did a bug fix. And this could have been part of that. Yeah, I've seen some of those bases up there. They get really into spots I don't know how they get into. And you can tell there's really no way for them to get really almost zero way for the attackers to get to them. All right, we probably got exploder golems out there. We'll have to be kind of careful. When we go out there to kill the hand, it should be coming up here pretty quick. Look at that HP. That is insane. She only ended up at six. Well, I mean, that's 66 agility. Her vitality. How in the hell does she have only 35 vit and she's got 5,800 health? I don't know why I'm looking at that right now. All right, let's go get them so those will despawn and not blow up the base. Still got a video to make after all. Because I think the ones that we're walking in now, yep, there they go. That's okay. If the base gets blown up, we'll tear it down. Oh, please. I had his back. He's 1 HP. How is he doing anything? You just shot your dead commander. All right, just for a peek in the boxes again. Already have Drachetto. Battering ram schematic. Then what's in this one? Oh, it's a die pack. Okay. I mean, look, this is a creative save basically, so I don't need any of this junk. How in the hell does she get to 5,800 HP with that low of a number? She's a disgusting archer. I want to go have a better look at her real quick. Her stats and stuff. Because from what I can tell, she's probably much better than Doom, and she's going to have way more survivability, and she's got even more agility than he has. Even if it leveled grit up, she's still there. And we didn't even give her food. She'd be at like 7k HP. It's crazy. Bartender? Probably. Yeah. Bag. Okay. Let's go take a closer look at her stats real quick. Did they really blow anything up? Doesn't look like it. Some things probably took some damage. That's okay. This is just a show base for the most part. I was never planning on making this my main. It's just too big. It's just a little... Why are they just leaking oil? Tar. All right, so... Why did she have a plus 14 chance on strength? Oh, because she grabbed gruel from the... Well, ain't that a bitch? If I'd have put grilled steak in there, she would have had vitality. Oh, I didn't think about that. It doesn't matter. It's, like I said, it's a creative save. But how on God's green earth does she have 35 vit and she's at 5,800? Because she only got a 1, and that's the plus 8. She's got -3 grit, which we don't care about. An extra 5 agility, and then -5. So really, we could re-roll her if we want to. And probably have her looking real nice. Let's, we got so much crap in inventory, it's gonna suck, but here we go. Oh my god, she's over 6k. But she lost agility on that run. So that wouldn't be the one we want to keep. 8,300. Oh, God. What are her other stats? Nothing. She just got a really good roll on Vit. 63 agility. And that puts her well above this guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. She's going to hit super hard. Like, even the best one of my Dunmans is not even close to this. I think we could still re-roll her for better stats. Well, he's at 60. And she's at 63. And she's like over double their freaking HP. She just got a really good Vit run there. We don't need an archer to have that much vitality, though. That's the problem. Let's re-roll her again. I mean, we're just having some fun. Now we know she'll go way up the ladder. But we're looking for there. Like, this is perfect. Nope. It's not, because she lost some agility there. She'd be over 70 agility if that negative was a positive. Wow, this archer is wild. Wild. And now we're going to go through that span where the game's going to be like, I can't believe you didn't take that. And keep us down in the 4 and 5K range for HP. Yeah, it's going to 6. We know it'll go higher, though. Just depends on the perks. Grit instead of agi. I mean, this is absolute min-maxing. You could spend a small fortune trying to do this for your whole purge base. Nope. Like, you're better off just getting a good one and calling it a day. And not pushing like this. But since this is creative mode and we can do whatever we want, there's no harm in it. Unless you want to spend tons of time getting souls and everything else it takes to make this potion. And by all means, I mean, I'm doing it on my server on 1513. My goal is to have all of my ground fighters over 4K and then all of my archers over 3K. That's my goal. And I want to try to get them into stats that they don't lose a shit ton of anything. And see, this puts extra strength, which doesn't benefit us. We could just get some vitality perks and then agi to not be negative in any way. The loss of a strength stat doesn't hurt us, but it doesn't help us either. I don't know. This is just fun to me. Kind of sitting here and seeing what we get and learning. -6 agi. That's not good. Oh my God. That's about as good a roll as you can get for health. But the problem is we don't need her to have this much health. I'd rather her have more agility. Look at that thrall. Almost 10K. That's about as good a vitality roll as you're ever going to see. You cannot, I mean, I guess you could do a better roll, but the likelihood is super low. Since we're goofing, and I want agi, let's just continue to be stupid and not take a 9K. Honestly, anything over 6 is ridiculous because they're not going to take that kind of damage in a purge base. They're not ground fighters. Now see, this doesn't hurt my feelings at all, other than the fact that strength is a wasted stat down there. This puts her to 7K and 71 agi. I think that's good enough. She's going to be a heavy hitter. Give her the Reach of the Red Mother, which is that bow there, at 39 health damage as an agility weapon, a 21% armor pen. She is going to hit like a freaking truck with that bow. That's insane. Okay, so I still stand behind this being the best agility archer you can go get. There's 2 strength archers that I know of. One's just more accessible. As a matter of fact, I wanted to go figure out what her name was. Get up here, Lufay. I want to tell you to go away. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with that archer. I don't understand how her vitality, she's barely over 40 here, right? She's at 45. And these guys, oh no, they're way lower. Okay. Well, that would explain it. Maybe it's just an archer thing. I mean, that's at 39 and only 4,100. So 6 points makes that much difference. Got to be one that got better vitality stat. That's 41. I don't know. Anyway, that is almost an indestructible archer in a position like this. Why, oh why, and where, oh where are you, Luffy? I've got them all set right, it looks like. I don't know why they're going out as far as they are. So what we would want to do is make the base a little smaller and then kind of tighten that up even more a little bit, I think. Maybe go to 5 meters instead of 10. Come on, Luffy, just get the F up here so I can drop you off. What are you doing over there? Want to go look at something. I need to go figure out what her name is. And I need to figure out what the other one's name is too, because I don't remember offhand. We gotta go north. Yeah, right over here is usually where you can find this dude. If he's up. He's not a guaranteed spawn. He's usually over here someplace. If he's here. What is his name, damn it? Keep wanting to say Tarman. Oh, is it? No, Janos is a fighter. That's not who we're thinking of. I have seen him spawn over here too, though. Wherever this spawn is. Sorry, it's dark. I should have probably pulled out a torch. I don't even think I have a torch on me right now. All right, well, he's not here at the moment, so let's go out of render. Figure out which way we're facing. We're going to come over here. Find out what the name of this other one is, too. Because they're basically the same thrall. Hey, that's my... Is that mine? Oh, yeah, that is mine. Okay. I forgot this is my solo server. I wouldn't be flying around if it wasn't. I don't remember what pillar she's on. I feel like it's that one down there, but yeah, there she is. Okay. So this archer is the same as the other guy. This is Dina. Okay. If you were to take her and thrall her up, she would have the same starting stats as the other guy I was trying to find, but she's a guaranteed spawn in that location. So that makes her more accessible. And I think that has got to be taken into consideration when you're thinking, well, how can I get these guys in bulk? All right, so it has swapped him. Maybe he'll be here. I feel like it's a one word name. And he's in this area quite a lot. Gosh, I wish I could remember that name. But yeah, the Dina, she is 100% going to be there. Kind of like the Zerker. So if you want a strength archer, this is where you want to go. And then you want to farm, well, I don't remember what the boss's name is, but it's one of the 3 in the antechamber before you go in with the, with that one key. The first key. Whatever the hell the name of that one is, too. I know these things. I know you get the arena key. Oh, the inner sanctum key. It's the room just to the right of where you would go through to try to get to the arena. But it would just depend on if you want to do a strength archer or if you want to do a agility archer. It doesn't matter. You just need to pick one. I don't think I've ever seen that thrall over here. I have seen him over here. That's a Ymir priest, right? Yeah. Well, that's not even a him, so that's not it. Get out of render again and we'll pop back. I'm gonna keep going until I get his name because I know it. I know his damn name. I had him. Oh, no, it's not Hager Hawkeye. Not that one. And if you can get this guy, he's a really good strength archer, but I think you're better served to go get the girl down there being a guaranteed spawn. Just like Dunman, if you want to run agility archer, Dunman's probably the one you want to do because he's 100% spawn right there by where we had our first Purge base. It's not normal to come through here this many times and not see one instance of that thrall. I'm gonna keep freaking rebooting until it gives it to me. I just want to see the name, damn it. We're gonna go loop around and come back. But I think we did good testing tonight on that Purge base, and we know that we can. It's going to take more star metal arrows than we thought it was going to, but we can level up thralls still using this system. So this was good testing. It was good science. All of a sudden, nobody's spawning now. All right, we'll run in a little bit. Probably confused the graphics. We couldn't have gotten here this fast. That would be correct. I'm going to be so mad when I see this dude's name. How did I not remember this? What's up, Patea? Yeah, it's true. I mean, you don't know where these thralls have been. Some of them are dirty, filthy scoundrels, right? Right now, the game's being a real butthole and not spawning this guy. I know he can spawn at another place too, but I don't remember where it's at. What is his name? Damn it. So, Potato, did you see that I stepped in big shit the other day? Not really. You know I don't care. I'd love to hear your view if you saw it. If you didn't see it, you might want to look at what I published on Friday. Or Thursday. Look, the series of 3 is worth looking at. They get progressively longer as I try to explain to people why they're idiots. Well, on release day, day after release day, so Thursday I put out a video that said Worlds Part 2 is broken. And that's because pretty much everything in the damn game was broken, including the one thing I wanted to go do, which was check out the quartzite and the other new materials and farm them, get set up, and the miners didn't work. I made a video about that, like how the hell does this keep happening? How can Hello Games let this keep happening? And I didn't catch much hell for that. But then I realized I was more irritated with the whole situation because I haven't even touched No Man's Sky in 3 months, basically, because there's just nothing to do. Damn, they're just really being stingy with this thrall. So I decided Friday that I was going to just kind of make a rant. And like, how do you guys let this keep happening? And basically call them out. You've heard me do it before. This isn't new. This isn't me waffling. That's my point. You should have seen the Steam forums. Like, everything was just a hot trash mess between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And still to this day, there's still people reporting crap that's wrong with Worlds 2. Tomorrow will be a week. But that video, the second video on Friday, stirred up a massive shitstorm. I called it something like the problem with No Man's Sky Apologists was the title of the video. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did it bring a bunch of people out the woodwork? I was talking with Oliver on Discord as all this shit was going down, and I'm like, I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a video that's getting like massively disliked and people are calling me names and shit. And he's like, you don't seem that upset about it. And I'm like, I'm not. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, you know? So then, I can't remember what day it was. Maybe it was Saturday. I released a video that shows the stats on SteamDB of No Man's Sky and some other games, and how I can prove that Hello Games has lost tons and tons of players. Did you know that that No Man's Sky has sold over 10 million copies? And they have basically a base average player base of about 10K? That's not Janos, okay. Why are they not spawning this damn thrall? But how do you sell 10 million copies? Oh, that might be him. It's not. He doesn't have hair like that. Yeah. And they're like, the majority of players want this and not what you want. Like, I recommend they started testing this shit in experimental, because, you know, they've got the experimental branch and they don't use it for shit other than testing patches of broken shit that they could have fixed in the first place. And people just started going off, man. Like, going off. The majority of players don't want this shit. And I said, this game has sold 10 million copies. 10 million copies. And you think that 10,000 people is the majority. Like, you guys don't understand math. But yeah, the No Man's Sky apologist came out loud, proud, and strong against me. I'm sitting there eating it up. I'm getting subs. I'm getting ad revenue. I'm like, okay, you guys don't realize that you're making my day. Oh, they're being very stingy with this spawn. That's him. What is your name, sir? Varpnir, that's right. I knew it was a one word name, but he is the exact same as Dina. Dina's just more, way more accessible. Those are the two best strength archers you can get for your Purge base without getting into a cage. You can definitely pull some better ones out of a cage. But you need archers to get that started. Yeah, but still, that's not going to be... When there's 10K concurrent players in a 10 million copy game, and the best you've spiked in the last 7 years is 56K. Worlds Part 1 peaked out at 56K. I'm going to look at this real quick. Just to see where they're at today. Almost a week into the new update. Where's the Steam DB got him today? 43K. With what's supposed to be this massive, major, huge update, right? They've got 43,695, although it does look like it's kind of going on a bit of an uptrend still. But yesterday there was more players than there is today. It's already down today to 32K. Yesterday was 43.6, almost 43.7. The day before that was 37.9. And they're already on the downward swing of this update. So what does that tell you? There's nothing in this damn update, is what it tells me. I don't know. 10 million copies. And yet they think that 43,000 people is the majority. Look, man, say that half of those people have it on multiple systems. So that's still 5 million copies, right? Where are those players at? They quit because there's not enough in the game. Well, that's because they didn't put any tutorial in it. Like, it's all pretty much bad at this point. All of it's just bad. Go over to... Am I going the right way? I'm not, but we can go the right way. Let's go over to the tavern for a minute. Because I did build me a tavern. A mega tavern. We'll just see what comes walking in just for shiggles. I mean, I don't mean to be talking about No Man's Sky, but just the fact that the defenders came through, and the argument was they're a small team. And I'm like, they sold 10 million copies. They can hire anybody they want. They're like, well, most people don't want it to be spoiled. And I'm like, I would argue that the majority of people have already left the game because they wanted to see updates in a good state. My argument is strictly about the release of updates. These mega releases that they hype to no end and try to make it sound like they just, turned water into wine. And yet almost everything is always broken. Look at that flow of freaking people. Oh my God. I mean, I had It wasn't even desync issues on launch day. It was a DLSS issue. Something they did with this update screwed up their own settings for DLSS. So I don't know how you reconcile that one. Oh, he just disappeared. Not that this game isn't buggy as well, but I haven't been around long enough in this game to actually make the argument that they should do better on their launches. It's not being hypocritical. I just haven't seen a launch with this game yet. How can I go back retroactively and give an opinion saying these guys should do better? So yeah, it's a nasty mess. People are soft locked on accounts that they can't get to the purple system because of whatever mission it is, trace of metal or something that you have to do. They say they opened it up, and I still saw people on the forum yesterday saying no, it ain't been opened up yet. I had people in the comments because I made that first video about the miners not working for the new resources. So you could go to the planet, you could find the deposits, you could put a miner on it in a supply depot, and then it wouldn't collect anything. Now they fixed it. I'm not arguing this point. They fixed it in a day. But this was one of the major new things, was this new resource. And it wouldn't collect as your day one experience. And my argument is they should do better on their day one experience by testing on the experimental branch. And I took so much shit for that, man. So much shit. Not even funny. I thought I put a bunch of gold in there. Sucks I can't really talk to any of these guys. We got bars going all the way upstairs. A very large tavern. I need to put tables and chairs in here just so we can seat more. This is the VIP that nobody wants to talk to me in. Really? I hate you guys too. Oh, an Exile too. That's the best I can do today. All these chairs. And look, there was a few people that came in that we had some decent back and forth. But for the most part, it always ended up being relegated to name calling. They wanted to tell me I was entitled for even having an opinion. They called me petty. They wanted to defend Hello Games at all costs. And I'm like, Captain Steve came into my video comments and actually said that he agrees with me and that they would do very well to actually, even under NDA, go in and do experimental branch for or do some type of closed beta for testing. And then people were coming in going, oh, you know, they're small. And I'm like, you know, Hinterland's got a really small team. They're not much, like maybe a few people bigger than Hello Games, and they don't have these problems on launch. And yet people didn't want to hear it. It was just Jason bad. Like, whatever. I feel like it sometimes. And because I'm honest about it, I get beat up because the apologists come out strong. That's why I titled the video the way I did. I sit and laughed the whole day. I think people thought, yeah, that's Dances with Bears. I think people thought that I was being overtly negative, and it's not. It's like, just do better. Like, just do better. That's what I'd like to see. I'm not saying that the game sucks, nobody play the game. I'm saying they can and should do better on launch day. Yeah, but they get it fixed within a week. I'm like, that's not the point. Nobody's saying they're not good at fixing what they've released broken. Oh, well, then you're going to lose all the mystique, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who cares? At least you have like, you would think that the people that maybe it gets spoiled for, it would generate more hype, in my opinion, because you might get a couple of creators that go in and take a peek at it and then give feedback, or a few creators that are invited. And if they're not under NDA, they maybe do some cryptic shit that's just going to create hype. People don't see it the same. It's whatever, in my opinion. I am done with No Man's Sky. I will never cover another Hello Games launch again or effort again. Believe it or not, No Man's Sky community is extraordinarily toxic. Very toxic. Yeah, she's a good archer. We'll have to look for her on our regular save. I would say 95% of the comments that I got, I ended up starting deleting comments. Like when somebody comes in and just wants to call me a dumb poopy head, I'm like, this is bringing nothing to the conversation. I'm going to delete it. And I ended up having to ban a couple of people that were just ridiculous repeat offenders. It's your opinion. It's your opinion. And I said that in the first place. Like, yeah, I said it's my opinion that they could do better with this. I stand behind that opinion. What the fuck? Did he just fall through? Hang on. Let's trigger him. Damn it, Luffy. There you go, buddy. I did have some people come in and say that they've seen this problem with other creators that just glass Hello Games. Steve said he was critical in one of his videos. I didn't watch it, but the title doesn't indicate that he's going to be overly critical. But even he came in and said, what you're saying is fair. And yet the community, you know, Steve is what, the second or third biggest creator in No Man's Sky? And he comes in, maybe fourth. He comes in and says, you've got every right to do this and you have valid points. And yet the community says, no, you're a dumb stoopy head and wrong and petty and entitled. It's funny. I'm very disappointed about that first Purge base. Let's go back over there and see if we can get it to trigger. Zoom. All right. Who are you? Good job, Luffy. You're just there. What are you gonna do, man? I'm over it. I'm done. I'm tired of constantly saying the things that are absolutely true and people trying to beat me up for it. Done. Now, because I literally got nothing done all weekend because I was literally just having conversations, which isn't a bad thing. It's good to have conversation. And like, I couldn't go 10 minutes without it getting 3 or 4 notifications. And like I said, 90% of them where you're a dumb stoopy head. There's no reason for this Purge base to be failing. I can't defend it anymore, period. They have the tools at their disposal. They just don't want to ruin their big reveal. And their big reveal is always broken. Every update. And they seem to think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm like, no. You people, that 10K of you that are the core players, that play when there's even nothing to do, you're not the majority. The majority is even the number between that 10K and that 56K spike that left. Those players left because the game wasn't interesting, or because the update was broken, or because they're not adding enough actual content. Everybody's like, well, at least they added in-game stuff. I'm like, what's the end game here? So you can go to a purple planet, you can see it. You can go to another purple system and see another gas giant. They're the same, except for they got different colored skies. Otherwise, they're the same. And then they added a few resources that they've done nothing with. How is that end game? But in that third video, I said, I've said all I'm going to say. I won't be covering Hello Games going forward. But nobody watched the third video. The third video is extremely reasonable. I show the stats and why it bothers me. And then I talk about what they can do to fix it. And nobody's watching that video. They just want to see the controversy. Like I said, I made money and subs off the deal. So who really is the winner here? I am so bitter that this base is broken. I have to redesign it now, and I'm not doing that right at this moment. I do not understand why it is not working. Not even a little bit. Yeah, I'm pissed about this. Maybe one more purge and we'll call it a night. We did pull that kick-ass archer out of the cages, so even at level 6 you can get pretty good thralls. Not every time, but sometimes. We'll wait till morning, but we will start another one. Got a little bit to go before morning, not a long time. Yeah, I know you'll say lean into it. I did, and look what it got me. Oh, that's a storm. We gotta wait anyway. I don't believe I have storm safety here. With all these windows. We'll see. A rare nighttime storm, and we are in the storm here by a little bit. Quite a little bit. Not the worst part of the storm, but we're right on the edge of it. Alright, so we'll wait out this storm, and then it should be daylight by then. We'll run one more purge, and I'm going to go get some food. I've been up since 1:30 a.m. Started a new gig today. Doing my best to not go to bed until a reasonable time tonight, 10:30. But I am hungry, and as soon as I eat, I'm probably going to want to go to sleep. Just a cook job. It's real close to home, like less than 10 minutes away. Sad part is my hours are going to change, so I'm probably going to be working like a 3 to 11 style. But I don't know that for sure yet, but most likely. So the streaming schedule is going to change a little bit. And then video production, I don't even know, because it's going to be difficult to come home at that time of night and not disturb people in the house making a video. We'll see. I'll figure it out. The job's more important than anything else. Well, thank you. It's not what I wanted. but it will take care of what needs taken care of for right now. All right, sun's getting ready to come up. Let's crank up another one, and then I'm gonna go grab some supper. Oh shit. Okay, so it didn't break the door. He just popped it open. Yeah, it's putting it exactly in the same spot every darn time. All right, that way we got 3 of those guys down. And now the tar dumpers will start holding them up as we get that poison going. These guys are walking way too far out, and I don't like it. But they do seem just a little bit bugged. Like they can't decide what they want to do as AI. This whole base is just a kill trap, man. I love it. But I'm going to make this on 1513, but it's going to be smaller. The next time I can stream, I mean, I can come home and stream, I guess, but it's going to be late. So my regular people are, I don't know. Like on a weekend or a weeknight, the earliest I'd be around is probably 10:30 Central. That'd be pretty good for your time zone. I'm not streaming Sunday. I know that. I might be working. I don't know. I hope not. If they tell me I gotta work, I gotta go into work. Now, what I have noticed too is if you get the golems on a purge, it seems like the rewards end up being maybe a little better. I don't know if there's a difficulty multiplier on any of this or not, but no, I am hungry. I can feel it now. All right, well, it's a pretty good base design, wouldn't you say? Like, it's working beautifully. All we need to do is miniaturize it a little bit. This is just too big. I want more visibility to the camp, and I want just a smaller circle that we can run them around forever in. And we may bring them in and split them off and do different side tar dumpers so that each side we got a turkey shoot going. Like, I'll put some advanced thought into it as we're building it. I'll probably do that on stream at some point. Purge bases are a pretty hot topic with Conan people because it's really the bigger part of endgame. Is just designing overpowered purge bases. There goes pretty much all my guys again. Just standing here like a champ, baby. Love it. Maybe I'll try a few late night streams. We'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to be pretty tired this week. So this may be the last chance I get to stream until like Monday. See how I feel when I get home some nights. I've been sitting on my ass again for a little while, so it's going to take a few days to get used to being on my feet all day. We'll get there. It'll just take a week or two. Hopefully less. Did feel good to get back doing something today, though. Get out of the house. And I can certainly feel my eyes getting heavy and my stomach is growling. Luckily, I got a pretty good microphone that doesn't pick that up. Now, see, what I wonder is if I gave the archers razor arrows, those cause bleed, right? So maybe between the poison and the bleed, we would be in really good shape. But this is pretty much the same role that these guys always play. They get stuck at that entrance for whatever reason. We'll come up with some kind of cool design for this, the final form of this circle purge base. We'll refine it. It'll look good. I think because of my sleep schedule still being a little bit off, I'll probably be pretty tired the rest of the week. That and just the labor. And then, like I said, Sundays, if I don't have to work, Sunday's sacred. I won't be around anybody except for fam. I think we're doing like an appetizer or smorgasbord for dinner. Some poppers, maybe some queso type dip. We call it rotel. Hamburger, rotel, Velveeta. All right, so this fight should be about over now. He'll send in the sneakers, and then he'll be like, yo, I challenge you, and then he's going to die. Because we are pretty much badass. Although, honestly, I'm not that badass right now. I'm only wearing Silent Legion gear. I'm not even wearing the good gear yet. This should be a cakewalk here. Get him, Luffy. Jesus. Hate this fucking pike, guys. let's see what thralls we would have got, what we would get out of the chesty chests. I would think by 6 they would be giving us the schematic for the thing. Archer post. An actual battering ram. Pretty much get Heart of a Hero every time. But we don't need any more Luffy. Nothing we would really be interested in here. Other than that silver. But on this creative save, we don't need it anyhow. What do we have here? A nothing burger. Two more chances of something cool. Nothing there. Probably another bartender. No, it's another one of those archers. Holy shit. We could actually get her right this time. And make sure she's eating steak. And she'll get the plus 14 vit. Well, plus 14%. Plus 14% additional vitality chance. Let's see what stats she starts with. She's 100% agi. She's going to get agi every level. So we can make her 93% vit by giving her steak. That's going to be a good freaking thrall. Wow. We'll figure that out later, though, because I'm just, again, kind of hungry and a little too tired to deal with that right now. But we're getting her at level 6s, and that's a significant archer upgrade once they're leveled up. So I wonder if we'll be able to get some of those on 15-13. So let me put my toys away here, and I'm going to call it an evening. Only did about 3 hours. That's actually it's not bad. For being as tired as I am, I accept it. Okay. Let's go to the end screen. All right. Thank you to everybody that popped in tonight. We did get some great testing done. I now know exactly what we want for the design of our base. It's just going to come down to getting it done over on 15-13. And again, that'll probably end up being some type of stream. I've been streaming most of the stuff I'm doing over there, other than the really grindy junk, because nobody really wants to see the grindy stuff. But yeah, we'll get that base built pretty quick, and we'll just keep working for more thralls and more thralls and more gear, and then eventually we will have a pretty damn good purge base. So hopefully you guys will hang out when that happens. Again, I don't know when, guys. I wish I could tell you, but I don't. Maybe one night this week, and then I think the next chance is probably Monday, but I don't even know when my days off are yet. So give me a little time, work with me, and we'll get a little more structure going here. So, but until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.